Today I'm going to be going over the Burning Abyss deck, my deck profile, along with the new monsters and the new trap card, along with the Link monster that could be coming out. It has not fully been verified, but I'm pretty sure this is what we can go off of. I'll post a link to it in the description of what it is. A lot of people are saying April Fools and stuff, but it seems that it's been expected for a long time already before this was even conceived. So there's a big chance it's real. The basic nature of Burning Abyss is almost like Light Swarm, but without the milling. You just need to get some guys in the graveyard for their effects to activate. Cards like Skullmeister is something that can stall against Burning Abyss, because they will rapidly mill, in a way, with Dante, Traveler of the Burning Abyss. I don't have the card yet to show you. I'll be getting some later today, or tomorrow. So, they each have grave effects. You got Barbar, you have Calcab, you got like several different types of Burning Abyss monsters that have effects when sent to the grave. So, even with the Link format, with the new, it's hard to fill up the field. I'm probably going to be trying this deck out in the Regionals 2017, November 25th at Winnipeg. So if any of you guys recognize me there, you want to say hi or whatever, want to talk about something, sure. But regardless, I might, if I can get my 3 Dantes, I will probably try this deck out in Regionals. It's a pure Burning Abyss style. There's like, Tour Guide is like the only non-Burning Abyss, but in my side deck, I've got like a Card Trooper and some other cards just in case. The thing about though, if it's not Burning Abyss, it's hard. Burning Abyss like to be pure archetype because of their primary effect to kill themselves if you control a monster that is not Burning Abyss. But card like a Tour Guide will negate their effects, so they won't kill themselves. Then you can go into a Dante, then you can continue your milling or whatever you need to do. The new Burning Abyss Link monster is called Dante Link to the Burning Abyss, if it is real and if it is being created. What it has 2 effects as far as I remember. It counters point bottom corners, I believe, and it needs 2 Burning Abyss monsters. So a Link 2 monster for Burning Abyss, it just is excellent. It's a Link 2. You'll always get like 2 Burning Abyss monsters, and it's a Dante. You can also go into a Beatrice if you need to. As far as I know, I don't know much about combo plays with it, as I am already testing with it, as if I already have it. I didn't proxy it, but I'm just pretending I have it. It works very well, and extremely. Its main effect, once per turn, it's not name, just once per turn. You can pitch 1 Burning Abyss card, so discard. Send 1 Burning Abyss card from your deck to the graveyard. That is an extremely powerful effect. It's Beatrice, but on your turn. It is an extremely powerful effect. I don't recall his exact attack damage. I will have to re-look that up. But if you pitch Calcab and then send a Farfa, you got Banishing, plus you also got getting rid of one of their spell or trap cards until and they're open for an attack then. Of course, you can't constantly send the same Burning Abyss monster to the graveyard to constantly spam its effect. It's only a once per turn effect. But that, a lot of the times, that's all you need. You just need to do it once in a row. And its death effect is incredible. Once per turn, when this card is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon it. You can only use this card effect of Dante linked to the Burning Abyss once per turn. So it's a solid card name once per turn, but it comes back. So there's almost no cost when it comes to him. And the best part is that it's Burning Abyss. When you link him, you're going to get effects because they're in the graveyard. Regardless what you do, going first, going second, you can always have it. And with Dante Pilgrim, if you choose to run him, it's beautiful because he's during anybody's turn pitch effect, like a Beatrice. So you can pitch something that's in your hand, or if you don't have anything in your hand, if you need to, you can go into Beatrice, so this way you can pitch something from your deck. Not too much to say about it, other than that. I believe I went over through the basic premise of Burning Abyss. Pardon the noise if you hear it, there's construction, I can't do anything about that. I guess without further ado, I should show you guys my deck profile. Again, if you have any questions, comments, or anything, shoot them in the comments below. I'll answer everything I can. If you guys got other opinions or whatever, that's good to know. I'm usually at Fusion Gaming every now and then. I'll be at Regionals, as I said. So, deck profile. Alright, going over with the deck profile. As I said, I run a pure build because currently I'm not too crazy about what the next thing is. So I run a standard 3 Barbar because he's the strongest Burning Abyss monster with attack power, and also because of his burn effect. Sometimes you just need to knock him down. Doesn't mean I have to use Barbar. He's also good for pitch and for fusion, but yeah. 3 Calcab, get rid of the back row, so it's just protection, and offensive, just clearing them. 3 Libic because of the special summoning from hand when he's sent to the graveyard. So even if I have a tour guide, if I need to do something, if I need a link and I need tour guide on the field, or if I need the other guy on the field, well, then I can get by that. 3 Drag Hig because of basically a searcher for any Burning Abyss card. And if you got Dante on the field, Pilgrim, it's beautiful if you can fusion using the Terminus, but then you can use Dante's pitch effect to get whatever card you needed. 3 Farfa because of the banishing, and this is why I love it right now, because Farfa cheats the link summoning format if you do it yourself. If I have, for example, a Virgil, and if I use his shuffling effect, shuffle whatever he's got, and if I pitch a Farfa, I can just banish, and then during the end phase, he will return in the main monster zone, which is basically breaking because it's cheating the format. I don't need him in this spot anymore, which opens up for Dante for anything else I need. Plus it's overall really good. If a lot of its cards say cannot be destroyed or whatever, this just numbs them off. Scarm for the search. It's just pretty much blatant, just search. Combos can be done with a lot of these guys using Dante Pilgrim because of his pitch effect. Use him during fusion, then whatever you add to your hand of Farfa, well, then you got that. 3 Rubik, just because I got 3 Virgil so far. I'll be numbing like to 1 or 2 afterwards, depending on the new link guy. 2 Alich, negate monster effects. It's really good, but I don't feel the constant need to negate them because of Farfa. But running 3 isn't always bad. 1 Kegna, just to send certain cards to the graveyard. If the duel is getting a little bit tight, I can send a Terminus of the Burning Abyss to the graveyard in order to give my Burning Abyss monster a little bit of power to see if I need to do that. Or I can just start milling another Burning Abyss card to increase my chances of drawing said Burning Abyss card. Because he's good, but he's not... You don't even need to run him. I just run him just for like the tight spots. So yeah. Sir, Grave Effect, bring back, and you can combo in with anybody, or just use him to go into anything else. It's pretty standard what he does. Graph, special summon from the deck, again, pretty standard. Tour Guide, can combo in with about any single Burning Abyss guide except Rubik. You can't synchro, but you can go into a Graph, overlay, pitch off Dante, summon from the deck. Well, you can go into Sir, then you can still combo off with Sir and stuff. So that covers the monster zone, monster effects and stuff. The main deck, it's just monsters. There's few Burning Abyss cards, but there are some, and I'll show you right now. 3 Terminus of the Burning Abyss, because I got 3 Dantes, and because of its banishing effect to boost a Burning Abyss monster, it's just generally good. Don't need to, as I said, I'm gonna start lowering my extra deck for the new Link monster because there's gonna be new monsters and traps, and I'll go over that right after this. I've gone over the Link, and I'll go over the monster and trap card right after. 2 Allure of Darkness. 3 is not bad, but everyone makes a common misconception that this is draw power. It is not. It is a replacement. You open up with 5 in hand, you're gonna activate 1, draw 2, now you got 6 in hand, but you banish 1. It's just it's not even a cycler. It's just replacement. That's all this is. But 2 to 3. Dark Hole, Field Wipe, obvious. Foolish Burial, send whatever I need to the graveyard if I need a combo with Graph or whatever. That's all for spells. The Lake of the Burning Abyss, Fire Lake of the Burning Abyss. Not many people run this. I do though, because it's a beautiful field wipe, basically. Send 2 Burning Abyss monsters you control to the graveyard, and then target up to 3 cards on the field, destroy them. So, of course, it says specifically destroy instead of send to the graveyard, but it is still beautiful because not every card is immune to destruction. Of course, Spiral and True Dracos have great resistance to it. It's not omnipotent unless they constantly do the exact things you need. But yeah. To the Traveler, the Burning Abyss, I find 3 a little bit too much because it's just a bring back effect, but comboing in with this, or even bringing back a Virgil Rockstar, the Burning Abyss, is a beautiful way to play this card, because again, he just comes back to the main monster zone. And plus other effects, but I'll go over that. Treasure Tribute, Field Wipe, not much explanation needed. Burning Abyss are okay with being destroyed, that's what you want. Moving on to the extra deck, I have 3 Virgil, as I already said. That's just because I have 3 Rubik, and because of the shuffling effect. 3 Dante, just because it's simplistic to use. Pilgrim Fusion. 1 DD Stone King Dyers, because if I need to destroy some Burning Abyss that are in my hand, we'll overlay into this guy first. He's not a Burning Abyss, whatever I summon dies. Also just because of stalling with battle. Equip Engineer has always been used in a Burning Abyss meta deck. It has never not been used in advanced play. Maybe competitive just for fun or whatever, but it's an extremely good card for stalls, and it can help. The Phantom Knights of Breaksword was a guy that used to be quite a little bit expensive as such, but now it's cheap with the new Battles of Legends. He's pretty good because he's just a death effect. That's all he is, and it helps so. Because if you go into him, if you can still, it's normal set, you can do his destruction effect, destroy something that's on your field, destroy one of these guys. So pretty good. Number FL Utopic Future. As I said, the link format does kind of kill this guy, but as I said, with Farfa, you cheat it, and then you can bring him out, and he's just beautiful to use. Indestructible by battle, ever be destroyed by card effect, you detach 1 material. Moving on to side deck for now, I got 3 Lava Golems. That's just like a Kaiju card. But I'm kinda, instead of running said Kaijus, I prefer to run a Lava Golem, because it's more of it tributes more of his guys, plus he'll take damage, and you need to stall when it comes to this. Well, if I can just get rid of 2 of his guys, I can just stall my Burning Abyss. That's the beauty part about this deck. You can just stall, and he'll slowly start taking burn damage. As I said, a Card Trooper you can't run 2. I might run Card Blocker, but he relies on attacks. So a Dark Illusion, maybe 1 more. It's just because it negates effects on dark monsters. But the thing is that the Burning Abyss fusions and extra deck are light type. But this doesn't matter too much because it's mainly for the main guys. Yeah. Dark Eruption, just to bring back if I need something, maybe like a Graph, comboing, whatever. Then a Monster Gate, tributing, bringing out the next guy. So, double effect, essentially. In terms of that, there's nothing really else that I would consider running massively in this deck. Kaijus are a problem because of the need to... It's just not that good when it comes to this, because you can give him a Kaiju, sure, but a Kaiju is troublesome if he's running Kaiju. So, that's the problem. There's a trap card, and it lets you recycle back your Beatrice, but its main effect is something spectacular. It also works exactly like a hand trap, and ironically, it's a trap card. If you control a Dante, any Dante monster, so Pilgrim, Traveler, Link, you can use it from your hand. And what it does, if your opponent targets a Burning Abyss monster with card effect, you can send this card to the graveyard, or activate it even, because it's trapped and needs to be activated. and negate and destroy the activation. The destroy, I don't fully remember destroy, but I'm pretty sure it is. But again, I'll have to look through it. I'll leave a link down in the description in case I get any information wrong. And there's a new monster. Oh yeah, and the trap card vanishes itself from the graveyard to add a Beatrice from your graveyard back into your extra deck. There is a new monster coming out, and I would recommend running two to three, maybe even 3, because it's a tour guide, but it's a Burning Abyss monster. It just special summons a Burning Abyss straight from your deck. That's spectacular, because even if you need a synchro, you can go into a Rubik and then go into Cherimon. That's going to be the new guide that's coming out. Into a Virgil or Dante right away. Anything you need, it's beautiful, and it doesn't negate its effects. So even if you need to pop that monster, you can summon anything else. You can even summon a tour guide and then pop them, get the effects, and continue on. But I doubt you'd need that. That is basically the premise of Burning Abyss and what the new cards coming out are. So, if you guys got any questions, any things that you might think of considering running in Burning Abyss, let me know. Regionals are coming up for Winnipeg, and we can see what we do. I'll try to be recording matches for my next locals, which should be 2 tournaments until regionals, and regionals. I'll try and get someone to record to show you guys how the deck works out and how it stands well. So, thank you all for watching. Let me know, again, if you have any comments or questions. Hit the like button, share with your friends who are also dueling, and subscribe. So, thank you all. Have a nice day, and I'll see you on the dueling field.